Welcome back, everybody, to some more Judgment Apocalypse survival simulation. Our crew is currently in the process of setting up the new area here in the beginning. Part of the base, I've kind of laid it out in my mind where it's going to go. So we're building walls here. Up to here, we might go probably not going to go any further with those walls, and then we'll end up dismantling these walls, getting all these dismantled, and then building essentially a zigzag pattern that'll bring the enemy into here, kind of funnel them into an area down here where we'll have a few melee guys there just to handle any stragglers, and watchtowers here that will shoot the enemy as they come through the zigzag. So I think it's going to be a pretty good way to approach it. Meanwhile, I've eliminated this here and rebuilt the infirmary over here just to kind of clean up some space. I'm going to do some more, I'm going to expand this and do a little bit more tree sowing down here. Gives me access to this rare mineral resource down here as we expand down this way. Eventually this will go away so I can get access to these metal resources. And I want to build more farms at some point, or maybe even get these wheat farms moved down here eventually, because in the center here I want to put a building with all the beds and stuff, so that way there's kind of a central location. Or I might leave this area and then build another area up here. So I'm kind of testing the waters with a few different ideas, but the base is coming together. The group is currently off on their way to rescue somebody. Remember, we do have to get up to that 15 people to be able to complete the mission. We're at 12 currently. This would be number 13 if we could pull it off. I don't know if we're going to pull it off. It's been like a flip-flop back and forth with exchanging people for people, so we have a little bit better weapons than we've had before. I do want to go out and get some copper, because I believe with some weapon parts and some copper, we can make the coil gun, which will probably give us a pretty good leg up. So it'll probably be what I'm going to do at some point here, head off and explore for some copper. But let's go ahead and give this a shot. If we can't pull it off, that's fine. We're going to take it nice and slow here. Play it extra safe. So long as I keep an eye out for enemies and we take them all in smaller groups, then we should be good to go. It's really just about the enemies that come in the waves that are always a problem. Let's plan on setting up around these vehicles here for the additional cover, because I think they're going to come back this way. Yeah, see, I knew it. And I don't really like the way we are, but we're going to make it work, because we don't have much of a choice. But there we go. We're already laying these guys down. I want to make sure the hellhounds go down, because they are going to be the toughest. And head up and get these reapers. Perfect. And the guy we need to save is over here, so let's see if we can set up some type of cover. This is kind of a bad area. I already see that there's not a whole lot of cover right here. So who do I want to be opening this? Probably Richard. Or Sharkbait. I'll have Richard do it. Let's make sure we're set up. We'll put Sharkbait here. We'll put Reven right here in the center, sort of. Hyper right here. And then I'll have Archangel and Joshua basically ready to get any enemies that come this way. Really hoping we can pull this off. We'll see what kind of enemies we get. If we start getting a lot of legions or demons or something, we'll pull the plug on it and get out of here before we lose anybody. I just don't want to lose anybody. Alright, there's a demon right there. Let those guys get a few shots in. And there we go. Excellent stuff. Alright, we got another group coming. Does anybody need to be healed? We're going to take it nice and slow, nice and slow. 122 out of 165, so we could go for that 30% heal. Just go ahead and get it out of the way. We've got a hellhound. A bunch of hellhounds and succubus coming up. Let's get Archangel down here ready. Luckily the hellhounds weren't much of a match. Okay, the Reaper on the other hand's being a problem. There. Okay, here comes another wave. Reaper, Hellhound, a Ghost. Oh boy. All right, Joshua, go ahead and heal yourself real quick. Archangel's got that 30% as well, but we'll just go ahead and let that go through. Let me get... Sharkbait's actually able to shoot there, so that's good. Gonna send Archangel to deal with that. Alright, let me heal Joshua again. And we're going to get some better med kits on these guys now after this is over. We've got Allie here. Let's get out of here now before anything else shows up. And hopefully Allie is a good person. So we did pull it off. We've got our 13th person so long as we leave here without running into any groups. Looks like it's a clear shot. Nice. So that's perfect. It's going to put us up to 13. We've still got to get 2 more. We'll let the group heal up before we go out and try to rescue anybody else. So the better weapons are definitely helping us. I think that Uzi and that Tommy gun there, whatever, definitely helping out. So let's send the group home. I don't want to send them out and have something terrible happen. And let's take a look at Allie real quick. So he is an engineer, which is always great. Got some good research and stuff, but that looks like it's about it. So just scientist and nimble, so good movement speed. Construction, crafting, evasion, quarrying, research, tech, weapons, tools, expert. So I think we'll go ahead and give him a composite bow for now. Give him some armor and such. I think Allie here is going to be... We can leave him on research. We already have Dap doing that in Tarsus. Let's have him chop trees, though. We need somebody else chopping trees. He can research if there's no trees to be chopped. And he can... actually, research would be even secondary to that. I'm going to have him build. I think I'm going to work on his construction ability. So we have one more person doing some heavy construction. But yeah, chopping trees, I think. Definitely we need one more person doing that. I'd like to have even one more person after that because wood's been a little bit of a bottleneck. I'm trying to get all these trees chopped and cleaned up so I can finish the wall here. You can see we're actually hurting for boards, which is where the bottleneck's coming in for wood and such. I should have a good amount of people crafting, though, which will help. And I do want to get the new area set up, hopefully before the next attack, but it might not happen. So that's why I'm leaving this up just in case. We'll see where it goes. I still got to get these 2 more built, and then I'll probably get rid of all this here and start doing the outside zigzag before I do anything else. Or at least get that built here to here. So yeah, I don't think I'll have that up before the next attack. Especially because I do want to get like areas like this cleaned up. Alright, but Allie's getting right on that. How are we? Let's see, we're good on water, good on food. So I don't got to worry about that. Yeah, I do want to get some more areas. I'd like to get some small areas with eating spots and with beds set up. Like one up here near the top, one up here near the bottom. I'll have one over here. Or this one can stay. And then I'll do one in the center. So that way there's more spots and they don't have to travel as far. But it's all going to require boards for me to do that. So it's just a matter of getting the sawmill operational. Who is, by the way, handling crafting? I've only got 2 people on it. 2 people collecting water. I've got 1 dedicated tree chopper now because I noticed I was pretty short on that. I've got 3 people doing science? No, just 2, which is what I want. 2 people fetching water. 2 people building. So this is 1 person just doing the farming. This is about what I want. I'd like to have 1 more person crafting. Richard's dealing with chopping trees. Fancy sheep. When he's not chopping trees, he's helping with crafting. So I think that's actually probably the most ideal layout right now. Let me go ahead and get my team that heads out here, my task force, get them equipped. We'll do the paramedic kit and the doctor's bag for these 2. And we'll get rid of Revens there and give him a doctor's bag. And then we'll give Ellie the first aid, the basic first aid kit for now. And Sharkbait will give a doctor's bag as well. Make sure that group is good to go. Really can't wait to get the additional task member there. It's going to make such a difference. I already know it. How are we on research now? So we got tailoring and leather working, which we're not too worried about. We can do gathering for the herb garden. We've got the 2 research materials to do that. I think that's about the only thing we can go. There is the quarry speed bonus there. As for weapons, we weren't too worried about that. We do have the automatic weapons and the shotgun. These both would require weapon parts to make, which as of right now, as far as I can tell, we can't make them. Because we need copper, and we have no way to get copper unless we go out and actually acquire it, which we can do, and we probably will do that. But for research purposes, I think the herb garden, because then from herb garden, I can go right into things like the rainwater collector, the vine armor, and alcohol. And then we're one step closer once we get the research kit to that. So let's get gardening here. Figure out where I want to put my herb garden. Here we go. So we need boards, so we'll wait for that to go through. In the meantime, yeah, let's see. We haven't had a lot of boards. What do I have that set to? Do I have it set up. Just nobody's doing it. Oh, Tremaine's on it. Perfect. They're just in the process of gathering other stuff. All right, Richard will have all those trees cleared, which will make me happy. I want to get these trees in the back cleared off at some point. I do want to finish that now, so I only have to drop one here. Got that one open, and these are fine. Yeah, our builders are going to be heavily taxed. I think if we're getting more people, we ought to consider increasing the amount of water we have up to 250 with a limit of 200. That'll keep our guys really busy with that. And the food here, we'll keep that at 200 because I really should be doing some bread or such. I believe it's a little bit better. We don't have any wheat. I need more wheat. So they can't do that until we get more wheat. So I have somebody, I've got somebody whose only job is to tend. Hyper's been doing it. Yeah, he's trying to keep up with it. It's a little tricky, I think. I probably need a second person handling it. I got to figure out where I want to move the farms anyways. I think these wheat farms are right where I want to put my my area there. I don't have any of that, so. Who leveled up here? All right, Sir Camo. So we've been working on your pistols. We'll keep that up for now, even though you have a rifle. Yeah, I think I want all of the farms to be down here. I'm just trying to figure out. I don't really want to move too many of them. I think these ones are fine. And the train area is fine. I think these wheat farms just need to move at some point. Maybe just along this wall down here. I could just build additional wheat farms down here. Across here. Why don't we do that? Why don't we get 2 more wheat farms? And then we'll want some herbs down here. Which I can build a farm of, actually. Someplace else here. Alright, perfect. 400 more science. I'm going to definitely spend that. Maybe if I can expand. I think I'm going to expand this out this way so I can put an herb garden right here or something. The infirmary is going to stay where it is for now. I'll move it. Well, I ought to move it up here so I can get rid of this at some point. I'm not going to do it just yet. Alright, perfect. More gathering. So let's take a look at research. That means we could do the rainwater collection or the distilling. We have been doing pretty good with water. The other thing we could do is we could go for the Uzi or the shotgun. Let's get some shotguns. That'd be kind of cool, actually. So what would it take to make a shotgun? I'm sure it's just weapon parts and gunpowder. All right, so we got to go get some copper. How is our task force looking? We've got a little bit of time. We can head out. I just got to find an area that's got some copper. There's some here. It's quite the fight. We could head down this way. Let's grab our task force and go searching. Ooh. The members of Task Force 1 exchange worried glances between them. They can all feel a sudden shift in the air. A sense of deep wrongness in the world. Whispers echo as they are spoken from a great distance. Every step is filled with dread. One of your members surveys ahead and you wait with trepidation as minutes turn into hours. Just as you were about to go and try to find the scout, they return only to inform you a group of demons is doing something in a nearby glade. You are not sure if you should attempt to stop them or even what it is that they are doing. Uh-oh. We can attack or steer away. Let's attack. The unnatural cold in the air has turned from chilly to truly freezing. Some of the Task Force 1 whisper that the demons are performing some kind of ritual, maybe even summoning more of their brethren. Clearly this ritual must be stopped, but the very elements seem to be fighting against you. You trudge on every step, bringing more pain to your frozen joints. Uh-oh. So we've got nighttime. Probably not the best idea to be attacking. I hope I made the right decision. At least there's a lot of cover here, but that's going to give the demons cover too, so, because there's so much of it. Ooh, spooky jack-o'-lanterns. Where are the demons? There they are. Holy hell, there's a legion, a succubus. I don't know about this. Let's head back this way so we're close to the retreat spot. It looked like they were following us. I want to have an exit strategy. Yeah. I want to be able to leave if I have to. I'd rather fight a little bit at a time. Move up Reven. Okay, perfect. I got their attention. Yeah, so the demon and a legion. Okay, the legion I've never fought before, so I have no idea what I'm up against. But this could be really bad. Just keep an eye on everybody's health. And they can start doing a little bit of damage to the legion there. Who's beating the hell out of Archangel. Perfect, though. We're actually shooting the hell out of that guy. And it's working out pretty good. Alright, go ahead and heal yourself real quick. Arch, same thing. Okay, so we got the legion. Okay, that wasn't everything though, huh? Alright, well I'm happy to fight a little bit at a time. So now we've fought our first legion, we know what we're up against in the future if this becomes a problem. We know there's like 1 or 2 legions at some of these sites. Alright, there must be a group of demons up here. Yep, there's a succubus. Just 2 succubus, okay. Okay, perfect. So we'll send the group back home so they can heal up again. I wanted to go out and get copper, but obviously running into that. Didn't get anything from the Legion as far as I can tell. Anything different. The air clears as soon as the last demon has been put down. It is almost as if a veil has been suddenly whisked away. Your team looks up at the skies, unsure just how many hours have passed since they first entered these haunted woods. As you examine the ritual site, you realize the demons have been disturbing the graves. They left behind some strange machines and artifacts, and the members of Task Force 1 seem confident they will find something useful. Eye of Horus. Tier 3 rare or lucky, range 2, accuracy plus 10%, evasion plus 10%. That's got a crazy sell value to it. That's awesome. All right. You know what? Yeah, let's keep searching. I would like to give that to somebody. Hyper's already got something here. I can't give it to him until they get back. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just move down this way. Let's at least do a little bit of scouting. Maybe we'll hit something that's like really easy to clear out so we can get a few things and then we can head back home. So that has whatever that is, which we haven't faced yet. 6 demons. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 3 demons, a reaper for some medicine. See, I want that research kit is what I want. Any mines or anything down here? Weapons parts, but I really want copper. We could probably pull that off. Let's see which one's the easiest. Probably this one, a hellhound, some ghosts. Well, the ghosts and the possessed are pretty tough. You know what? Let's just go for this one. How's the group look? I think we're going to be okay. Joshua's a little weak, but we should get his ability back. So let's go in here and clear this out. I'm not going to auto-resolve it. I'm kind of concerned because of how many numbers there are. Arch, go ahead and heal yourself. Joshua, do the same thing. Didn't look like that even healed him. And let's hope that we can pull a few of these guys at a time. Basically, if we get a good amount of copper out of this, we're going to make some weapon parts. And we're going to make a couple Uzis, or shotguns actually, I think is what I picked. We'll make a few shotguns for our crew. Okay, I'm going to run right into this group. I know I am. They've got to be in this corner. Oh, nope, they're up here. Okay, these walls give excellent cover. Nice. We'll actually be able to probably pull the werewolf. No, they are separate. Here we go. This is perfect. Okay, go after that ghost. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Nice. Another good one. Get the hellhound down. Werewolf. And go after the ghost again. Nice. Ah, yes, that's perfect. That's what I wanted. Come on, give me a good amount of copper. 28 copper. That's actually not bad. I think it's just 1 for 1 weapon part. All right, let's send those bad boys home, and we'll take a look real quick. So if they bring that back, that'll probably be enough copper if I want to make the coil gun. Weapon parts do require 1 copper and 1 metal, so we can make 28 weapons parts, which would be 2 shotguns. Or we go straight for the coil gun, which we have enough to do. I think we should do the coil gun. Tarsus will be able to use that. It'll be able to defend us more. Does anybody in this squad in Task Force 1, can anybody use that? I'll have to look when they get back. I don't think I can look now. And the task force will have just enough time to heal up before the next attack. Let's go ahead and have these finished off at least. Okay, we got some traders. That's perfect. Let's get some stuff traded. I had made 7 of these. And everybody down here has one. So that gives me 840. So we'll trade. 842. I don't have enough for another Tommy gun. And that would be the only thing I think I want there. Read to gain the Song of Glory skill. Select Survivor first. It's a bless. Okay. A lucky charm. The lucky wearer has increased accuracy and evasion. Demon knife. There is an eye. They have an Eye of Horus too, and we could trade ours, but I think I'm going to keep that. Yeah, I don't see... Oh, it's only 22. So I actually don't have enough to make the coil gun. Unless I buy some weapon parts, which they don't have. And I've only got the 4. So we've traded everything we can trade. Alright. But we're still crafting some of these. Max at 20. Let's do a min of 15 so we keep that up. It's using up a lot of our cloth and hides though. You know what? Let's go max at 10 for now. I think that's still the best thing for us to make for selling purposes. 120. Although this stuff doesn't require, like the grenades are 16 a piece and they don't require that much. But I still don't want to eat into our metals and gunpowder. Well, the metals I don't mind as much. I don't want to eat into our gunpowder. Yeah, I still think that's probably the best thing we could do. Alright, then let me plan on making some more. Max 10. We'll do max 20. And a minimum of 10. That's enough to make any weapon we want to make. We can make the Glock now, but we're going to go right for the shotgun then. Since I can't make the coil gun just yet. Okay, Archangel will get the rest of that here soon. Which is good. Food is running out. How's that possible? Are we not... Hyper can't keep up, or what's the deal? Because I know we have plenty of... No, we're low on vegetables. Hyper literally couldn't keep up. Okay, we need one more person working the fields. Because Hyper cannot do it on his own. Reven is one of our crafters. So it really can't be him. Fancy Sheeps probably can do that on his own. So let's go ahead and have Sir Camo help out some. Oh, we got to get Ellie named too. And who else? Do I want to get another person? I feel like I should. Let's get Ellie named. We've got Dap. Nope, not Dap. We've got Zombie. Okay. Let's see if Sir Camo helping with that makes a difference. Yeah, I see food's already becoming an issue. I might have to make more vegetable farms at this rate. I figured that would eventually be a problem. I got a couple more wheat farms down there, but yeah. 2 more vegetable farms here. And 2 more vegetable farms here. Because we've got so many people now. And then just Hyper and Sir Camo, we really should have another person. Boy, food's actually going to be a little bit of a problem, huh? For a minute. Will we try and balance that? I should have one more person doing this. Really should be Reven, but... I could have Zombie do it. When he's not building, he can focus, or chopping trees, he can focus on that. Because I've got 2 people that are pretty good at building and they can do all that stuff. Yeah, I should have known Hyper wouldn't be able to do that by himself. I actually thought about that earlier. I thought about switching him over and then I didn't do it. That was certainly a mistake. But we'll get up there. Alright, so we've got somebody else we could rescue. We got a demon. Oh, that's actually pretty simple. Boy, I'm so tempted to go for that, but we're so close to being attacked. But I really could use that to get me up to 14 people. I think I'm just going to let the attack go through. I'm going to let that one go. There'll be more opportunities in the future. I don't want to push my luck, especially because food's so tight. Let's just wait till we get caught up on food again. We'll start preparing for the attack. I can build this here because we're not going to be going up there for a while. And this one can also be built because we won't be going down here for anything for a bit. So then it'll just be the back of the base. And I'm not going to worry about making those just yet, I don't think. They have to go out here. That one can't go there, though. Because it'll block this area, so it'll have to go in here or over here. Over there is really best, but I guess I can go in, and then over here I can go out. That don't matter. Because once I do that and that, then it's going to be a zigzag of sorts. These will go away. So actually I go in on both of them. That'll be fine. Alright, we're going to hold off this attack, but I think we'll save it for the beginning of the next episode since we're out of time. Not bad at all still. Glad we got one more person. We'll get an additional person here at some point, maybe in the next episode, and keep going out to get more copper, do a couple more copper runs. I think there's some up here we could go for. These aren't too bad. So I definitely want to get more of that. We can make a few weapons. I'll actually go ahead and queue up now so I don't forget. I do want to make a shotgun, I believe, or I could wait for the coil gun. I think I'll have enough for both. I can make at least just one shotgun and replace somebody's bow with it, because these bows are pretty crappy. The shotgun has a ton of damage, but a pretty low range compared to most other stuff. Actually, very low range. I'd probably make a Glock as well for Sir Campbell. The shotgun I'll probably give to somebody that's in the task force, because that'll be a pretty useful weapon out and about, since we're usually fighting demons close range anyways. But yeah, with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. Hope that you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you next time.